105 days of Israeli attacks have reduced 60% of the homes in Gaza to rubble, says the UN. Here, Israel blew up the Al-Isra University, which it claims was used by Hamas. Schools have been demolished too, as Israel's military hunts above and below ground for hostages taken by Hamas. The vital institutions necessary to sustain a community are vanishing. Much of the world wants Israel to stop the attacks and commit to creating a Palestinian state afterward. But Thursday, Benjamin Netanyahu reiterated what he has long been saying, that Israel will not allow that. Friday, the White House said despite the obvious chasm on the day after scenario, U.S. support remains unchanged.
We'll always work with them, regardless of the differences, maybe on political issues. We're going to make sure that they have what they need.
In other words, U.S. President Joe Biden will not add any new conditions on military aid to Israel.
I think it's highly unlikely that this rift over whether there'll be a two-state solution, when it might come into being, is going to fundamentally alter America's security support for the state of Israel.
Along with the Americans, Qatari officials have been trying to broker deals between Hamas and Israel. And speaking to Rosemary Barton, an advisor to Qatar's Prime Minister, said Palestinian statehood cannot be sidelined.
We have made it clear from day one that there is no other alternative for peace than the two-state solution.
More immediately, civilians in Gaza are trying to find respite from the war. Walid Al-Amasi has moved to the border with Egypt, hoping it's the safest place. Where is the international community, he asks. Should I look on the Egyptian border? Should I look in the ocean? When the war ends, he says there's now almost nothing left of his community to go back to. Chris Brown, CBC News, London.